Here, I got a question for you about regret.
Yeah.
Is the definition of regret meaning you wouldn't do it again if you had the chance?
You wouldn't do it again if I had the chance.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Not really.
Is the definition of regret, if I say I would not do something like, oh, would I do it again? Oh, no, I wouldn't do that again. Does that mean you regret it? Oh, no, I don't regret it. But that's what I'm asking you. So is the definition of regret meaning you wouldn't do it again? Because if you would not do something again, why would you, if you don't regret it, why would you not do it again?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So is it?
No, I don't think it is.
You just said, yeah, exactly.
No, as in I don't think that's the definition though.
So, but if you don't regret it, so you're saying I would say if I could take this back or never do it again, I would.
Yeah.
But I don't regret it. And then it's like, but if you don't regret it, wouldn't you do it again? Like, wouldn't you make it happen again? Even if it doesn't mean do it a second time, but relive that same experience, you would.
Yeah.
If you don't regret it.
Yeah, that's right.
But if you say I wouldn't have, like, I wish if I could go back, I wouldn't have gone.
Yeah.
That means you regret it.
That's right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree with that. So yeah, I think it was still good to see things in place. And we met some cool people as well along the way, going to those events. And then we went to Alex Hormozy as well. And I was surprised. I'm not surprised. I was happy with that investment that we made to go there and have a chat with him.
Yeah, I think that was great.
Yeah, we learned some stuff that we hadn't done before, some processes that we hadn't done before.
Just real practical.
Yeah. Yeah. It was good. It was good to have the stuff and the tools that he put forward. I enjoyed that. And then his offer and what he did and how he was getting there. You know, it's that next level of training and stuff like that. So I thought it was pretty cool. And we got an invite back on day. So it was a 2-day event, and we got an invite back on day 3, which was cool. Out of 110-ish people that were there in the room, he selected 13 people to come back on day 3 and have a chat with him. So I went back and I said, can my business partner come? He's like, yep, no worries. So we went there and had a chat with him on day 3, and it was, again, the next level. So they looked at numbers that we had provided previously before going to the event and said, yeah, you're the type of business that qualifies for us to work further with and develop your business and get it to this level and do that sort of stuff. So that was really cool to see. And it comes back to, I believe that if I signed up to that, it would be beneficial for the business and for me. But I didn't sign up to it. And then you put the question forward, well, why? So if you don't sign up to it, then obviously you don't believe that that's going to work. So it was really the question that was burning in me, and still is.
Yeah, good.
I must say, like, it's still annoying me because I had a follow-up phone call with one of his sales guys yesterday, and young kid, but very good. You know, age doesn't determine ability. He was asking some really good questions.
Very well sales trained.
Very well.
Very well.
Very well. Like, and it was great because we could appreciate that.
And a very different type of seller to
what we experienced.
Yeah, dude, very different. He was like asking the right questions, having an open conversation.
Yeah.
Whereas the other guys were like pushing and, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Dude, the other guy told me, I said, dude, I'm not here to, like, I'm telling you right now, you're not going to sell me anything.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing, like, I'm going to flip. Like, that's the only thing that's going to come out of this. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Whereas
did they call you again?
No, never.
Exactly. And that's what I mean. Scott left it, or other people leave it as an open-ended thing. Oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah, let me grab your number. Maybe we can chat. Yeah. And they find you in the room of 10,000 people. They see you, you know, and they leech on. They go bang. But yeah, he was just asking intelligent questions.
Yeah, very.
It was good questions to ask to get a sale.
It was very good. Yeah, the sales process was very good.
Yeah. So, I mean, my biggest thing to come out of that now, because I reckon that was,
what?
Why haven't I signed up? Because it was a significant investment.
Yeah.
Right? Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
But if you would invest, if I said to you, look, Robbie, give me $200,000. Just give me $200K and we'll turn it into 20 mil.
Yep.
You're like,
yes. Yeah.
Like, yeah. Let me go get a bank loan. Thanks. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, why wouldn't you do that? So there must be a level of disbelief that it would happen.
Is there?
I think there is, to a degree. There has to be.
I think that
because you're going out on a limb and you're trusting someone. And look, are you influenced by the fact of who he is, what he's done?
I think yes, you should be.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
He's done it. He's got the runs on the board. So it's like, okay, well,
So
why
there's
don't I do it?
Yeah, so there's this whole thing around beliefs. You might know this, but I'll share it because I think it'll be interesting for anyone listening. So there's 3 things when people don't move forward to something, it usually comes down to one of 3 things. They either don't believe it can happen, don't believe they can do it, or don't believe that vehicle is the right vehicle.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's like there's either a, I don't think he can, or it's a, I don't think I can, or it's a, I don't think it can.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, and it's usually one of those 3.
Or a combination.
Oh yeah, possibly more than one.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. But it usually comes down to something like that because then they teach this through online selling, saying like when you're selling online, you need to be able to knock those 3 beliefs out
Yeah.
without getting them to say it. Do you know what I mean? You need to be able to knock all 3 out. It's Russell Brunson teaches it.
Yeah.
It's actually really good. His book, .com Secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, if you can knock those 3 things out, you'll usually get the go ahead. Usually.
Yeah.
Not always, but usually. And
Yeah,
this is a
it's
guy that
interesting.
sold a software product, which is very difficult to sell one to many,
Mm.
and did 3 million in sales in 90 minutes.
Yeah. Amazing.
Phenomenal.
Amazing when you look at that. Like we had an event when we got back, literally got back from Vegas on the Friday, and then the following Thursday had a 3-day event that I was doing. And, you know, I wanted to use a few of the strategic tactics that they were using from sales, from just my lessons, from everything in that process. And, you know, it was a great 3 days. It's going to be a matter of, I reckon, the follow-up as to see what happens as far as how successful that sale process becomes. But again, I'm selling a similar thing that Alex was selling to me. And you asked the same question, like, where's the barrier for those people buying from you? For them, I think it's a fuck all bit of money.
Yeah,
I
but
think
he
people
probably
are crazy.
He probably thinks so, too.
Exactly. Exactly. For him, he's like, dude, he goes,
it's there's
"Just
levels-
give
there's
me
levels to
the
this
money.
shit, yeah.
Don't be a dumb shit. Let's do it."
Yeah.
And it's funny, like that he uses the influence. It was funny because I was on the call with his salesperson
yeah.
on the mobile, and we're talking, and then I hear, "Hey George," I'm like, "Alex, how you going?" He's like, "Good. When am I going to see you next?" And I'll like come into your office straight away. I said, "Oi, I'm literally talking to Alex." I'll put it on mute. I go, "I'm just talking to Alex." And he goes, "Alex, who the fuck's Alex?"
Yeah,
Like,
no
we had
idea
no
what you're
idea.
talking about.
Come on, man. There's only one Alex. But it was funny again. It's another. I guarantee that was planned. I think it was. I think it's like, hey, I've got a conversation with this guy from Australia at thing. Just pop in and say g'day. And he's like, cool. And it was all it was. He's like, hey, I've got a jet, but I hope you're in good hands. Speak to you soon.
I've never seen you blush before.
I was ready to cry.
I was like, man, what's going on there? Who's this Alex?
Who's this Alex guy?
Yeah.
Does Nicole know? Shit.
Does Nicole know? My mind didn't go there.
No, but it was again another strategy, which I saw straight away. But it was it's just, am I getting in my own way?
I'm sure the answer will come to you when it.
I think it will.
Yeah, of course.
I think it will.
At some point.
Because there's part of me that was like, fuck it, just go do it. Just go do it. Go get a loan. If you don't want to, because I say, cash flow, because that's what I'm thinking. Right? So they offered me options. I said, listen, you can do this over 8 months. We'll do another intake in 8 months' time. Just do it now, incrementally over the next 8 months. Just pay it off. Okay, that could work. That could work. Oh, what else? What other excuses could I bring up? You know what I mean? If it's a cash flow, I go, okay, we'll go get a loan. Go get a loan, 6%. No worries. You got the money. You pay it off as you pay it off, and then in 12 months' time, when you've made the money back, pay the loan off.
Mm.
Go win another job. Go make more money.
Someone wise man once said, if money can solve your problem, it's not a problem. It's an expense.
Makes sense.
Right?
That's it.
No, yeah.
Other excuses that, I even said to you, I said, if it was just me and I wasn't married, didn't have a kid, didn't have other responsibilities, I would have done it. So what? Now that you have those really important people, you don't want to do it for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see what I mean? This is the internal battle that I keep having.
I'm not.
But But they're the internal questions that I got. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Did for sure. It's the internal questions that I've been having with myself.
It's good. Stop
think
fucking
so.
around.
Yeah. Let's do it.
So, and it doesn't mean you have to do it now, but like,
Yeah, that's right.
or it doesn't
That's
mean
right.
you have to do it, period. I said, and we had this conversation at the start. I said, hey, like, life is pretty good.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean? You don't have to keep going,
Yeah.
but just accept and say, like, yeah, this is it. Like, I'm super comfortable here. I've got everything I need.
Yep.
More than I probably thought. I could say for myself, probably got more than I ever thought I could have at one point in my life. You know what I mean? And then sometimes that puts you in a position where it's like, this is scary now.
Hmm.
Like now it's like going to the unknown again. I did that fucking once already and that was fucked.
So true.
You know what I mean? And now it's like, you want me to go further into the unknown?
You can't. Of course you can.
Fuck.
Of course you. There's no recovery.
No recovery at all.
So,
But you get what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
now you want me to go further into the unknown. And it's
It's
like,
so
that's
true.
a scary leap, man. It's like,
Yep.
because what if I fall now? And it's
Yeah.
like, this has been hard. This isn't, because it's not,
Been hard
business
because
is hard, dude.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, this has been a mission to get here. And it's like, even though you know that if everything was to go away, you could do it again. It's like, there's a part of you that doesn't want to test it.
No, so
Like-
true.
Yeah, you're like, dude, like,
It's like,
even
yeah.
though I know I could push and it'll be a slug, but I'd do it. It's like,
I don't want
I
to go
don't
to
want
zero.
to do it, dude.
I don't want to go to zero again.
I
Yeah.
don't want to do that. Yeah.
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 Very true.
It's a true feeling, man. It's a scary
100,
feeling. But I also
100%.
remember feeling that way when I was going to invest $5,000 into a course.
Yeah.
And thinking, what happened if this? Like, I really, and I think of it, it's so dumb to me now. But I think of it at the time, like, what if this guy scams me? And it's like, even if he scams you, like, you're going to lose $5,000, you're going to be okay.
Mm.
But at the time, I was like, man, it's $5,000. It could be, the end of my life.
sleep.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I used to think if I'd lose $50,000, I was done.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. You're never going to come back from that. And it's like,
Give up.
that's going to happen, dude. And then it's like, how do you build the toughness to sit there? Like, 5 mil? No. Like, you know,
Don't
even if we fucking, dude, fuck it, flinch, but do it anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, flinch, but do it anyway.
Yeah.
Better than fucking, because you might never get to the point where you don't flinch. You know, if I lose $3, I sit there, fuck. But yeah, it's a great, life will send things your way that will remind you of shit.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Because like prior to that, we'd never thought about it. I was thinking I was thinking they're going to teach us thing in a 2-day workshop. It's going to be sick. It's probably going to be a sale. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Well,
all I
we
was
were
thinking.
expecting it for sure. It was going to happen.
Yeah, but I wasn't. Yeah, well, it makes sense. He's not
Yeah.
going to just put on a workshop for $5,000 per person, US. But
US.
US, it
Don't
was.
forget.
Yeah.
Don't forget it was in US.
And I was like, what was it talking about? Yeah,
Go on.
life sends things your way that kind of give you perspective on things you hadn't seen before. If you like that clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. And if you want to watch the full episode, click just over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.